Hi all, it's Ragarath again. So, last time we ended up building our basic production lines, which are all running away nicely now. I'm not sure whether I should move these boxes up to in line with that, just to make it look neater, but for the moment they can stay where they are. Now, we need to start doing more advanced stuff. Why is that not working? Oh, look, I've missed out a long inserter there, so he wasn't getting fueled. Everyone else is alright? Yes. So as you can see, our fuel has been backing up nicely. Everything is getting fueled, and it all looks flowery in between our bits of rock and iron and copper. So, what do we need to build next? Now, I've not been thinking about what we need for our upgrade or our repair on this terminal. And although terminals have these inputs, I don't like feeding into them. At the moment, we don't have a way of saying just a certain amount needs, or a counter to count how many go in. So you end up with a long line snaking back that you have to clear up anyway. So it's easier just to put them in a box, pick them out of the box, put them into your inventory, bring them over, and then stick them straight in the terminal yourself. Right. I was going to give you an example, but I don't want to put anything in here yet. Right. So we need to set up mining drills, smelters, conveyors. Processors we've already done. This will be good to set up, is setting up all of our filters, all of our not our filters, our inserters, so that we've got a production line for them. And I want conveyors. I'm also going to, at some point, set up flooring, but I won't need that until I do my second level, so let's not worry about that at the moment. So let's get all of this done, plus all of the filters themselves. So the most useful thing here is going to be conveyors. It saves us having to make the conveyors on our own. So to make conveyors, we need copper and iron components. So, do we make a whole new production line for that? Or do we take from our iron components here? I'm going to say we're going to take from those iron components. And we're just going to let it all stack up. So, iron components must be this one? Yes. Right. So we still need this line to come up, so that's good. And what we're going to do is put that there. Matching it up with the rest of the build. And you want to make conveyors. So that should now be filling. And you want to be going into there like that. Let's get rid of that. And there we go. We now have our conveyors stacking up in here. So I'm not sure if we really need iron components on their own for anything once we're actually building anything. So that's probably a good way of doing it. Right, what else do we need here? So these actually need iron components too. So, but they need iron components and mechanical components. So let's have a look at what we can do here. Mechanical components are right next to it. So we could just bring it up here. And which way have we got them going? They're over this side. So let's put that one in there. And this is going to build us our inserters. What else do we need in here? We need iron components. So iron components are in here. Now what's the best way of getting them out of there and across there? Should we just bring them out this way? That is a potential. Yes, I'm going to do this. I'm starting to think now that I should leave a bit more of a gap in between these. We can actually jump these over here, look. So it looks a little neater. There we go. And put those into there. Like so. So hopefully this makes iron components reasonably quickly. It makes one, but it's quite quick. And these hopefully make it slower than... Yeah, so it only needs one iron component and it makes it quite slow. So we can probably upgrade that to a fast inserter. To speed that up. And this thing requires two, but is also probably reasonably slow. As I've said before, I've not worked the maths out for all of these yet. I haven't had time to sit down and do it, but I will eventually. Yeah, so that stacks up nicely. We can just leave them running at slow speed, but I put the fast insert on this one just because, you know, we want lots of conveyor. We're going to need lots of conveyor by the end. Okay, so we've now expanded our lines to do our inserters. And what else do we need? We're going to need to do all of these, but not yet. So that makes 4 inserters at a time. That's quite quick, actually. Now we can have it doing that, and a fast inserter can come off of it as well. Okay. That will work. So we can actually make that line longer. Okay. What do we want? We want drills and something. Drills and smelters. So drills take mechanical components and iron frames. So how many mechanical components are we getting built? Are we still stacking up? Yes, I think we're building more mechanical components than we're using. So that's good. We can pull them out. And we also want the iron frames, which are here. So iron frames, we can probably pull out and put across this way. So what are we making here? We're making them. That is making our insert, so that's going to come out further. I think I'm going to make it in front of the iron frames, because we've not really used them for much else yet. So, what we're going to do here, we're going to build ourselves some drills, which require iron frames and mechanical components. And let's just do that at the moment. And all these assemblers are on this powered floor, guys, which is why we set it up right at the beginning, because they use electricity, and we get a lot of electricity anyway, press T, from being attached to the production terminal. So as you can see, we've got 30,000 kilowatts available. We're currently using 13,000, so we've got a long way to go yet before we need to worry about making any more electricity. Now, this is where we want to grab stuff from. So how are we going to get it over? This is going to turn into spaghetti in here, these production lines. So I'm trying to save space at the moment. So we want to get it into there. I can just bring it across here. Yeah, let's do that. It's not a lot of space. I wish we could walk through one square space. That would be useful. So, what I want to do here is go across here, like this. And, oh, no. We want to go above the top of here. Really. And like that. There we go. So we are turning into a little bit of spaghetti junction here. We have to work out how to do this in a really nice way eventually. But if we get them going in there, and you taking out of there, we can put now another box down here. And we need some inserters, but we're making them over here, not there. Here. So let's take a load of inserters out. And let's put one of those in here. So what's going on here? So it needs 15 of those. So we kind of want it working a bit faster than it is. Maybe a bit fast inserters on here, but at the moment it's good enough. You know, we don't need a massive amount of drills. So we'll just let them build up. I'm wondering if it's just worth letting them build up in here, but I don't know how many it stacks to. It doesn't say. So we're going to leave the drills going for the moment. Let's see what we need for these assemblers. So assemblers come off copper components. So we're just going to build it along the copper component line for the moment. And that also needs mechanical components. So we can bring them across as well. And we will use a fast one so it feeds both of them. Both of them running at one speed. Good. So we want to put you in...
20 assemblers.
Oh.
Keep going.
Keep going. That into there. So you're going to be making me some smelter. And we'll change all this up in a moment, because I'm sure we're going to need to. But we will bring that around to here. And that into there. And we actually need to build ourselves some of these. We need some electric components. We have some electric components anywhere. Yes. Wonderful. Okay, so our electric components will enable us to build some of these. Have we got enough? No, we've not got very many of those, or very many of these. Just build a load, and then we've got some. Right. So to get those out properly, we need, I think, a 4. Like that. Oh, it's not F4, it's F3 for the fast one. There we go. And now that should feed both of those. Lovely. And we want to put a box on this end. And put those into the box. As you can see, some of the models at the moment aren't brilliant because they have just not been created. Some of them are just flat planes with a picture on them, and others are just generic models. So we've got pretty much everything going now that we want to be put in here. We have smelters, drills, we have conveyors, we have the inserters, and we have processors going as well. So they're all working up nicely. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to skip to the end when we've gathered up enough stuff. so that we can repair this terminal and then see what we're going to be doing next. Okay, I have finished building everything to repair the terminal with. Whilst I was waiting, I thought I'd start my second level, so I started clearing the area up here for it. There's still quite a bit of work to do and it takes a long time clearing, but you can do it in between if you're waiting for things. I put most of the items in the terminal already. I have 70 smelters, 70 drills, 2,000 conveyor belts, 1,000 inserters, and not all of my process units, but as you can see, I have 300 here waiting for me that don't want to stack apparently. So let's put them in and we can repair this terminal. Wonderful, that's that done. So in the next one, we're going to need to look at getting filter inserters, planters, assemblers, cooling systems, and high voltage cable going. That upgrading should now allow us also to unlock the first level of Victor in our technology tree. So there's another couple of levels of Victor to unlock yet. So I haven't found this by the looks of it, because I haven't scanned that yet. I also haven't scanned cores utilization mining. But I can... Oh, that's not available in the alpha. Anything with these blue cores, you cannot do in the alpha. It's just the pink cores. I can do lights too, but I'm going to need to make some more cores for that. So I'll do that offline. I'll make those cores and I will get these all up. But if you've enjoyed this episode, guys, please subscribe to my channel, hit that like button, and also hit that bell icon to be notified of when more of these are coming out. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!